Hi and welcome to Reseller News Weekends. My name is Rich Pasini. Today is March 1st, 2020. Thank you for tuning in. I just want to start off by saying thank you to all the new subscribers who recently subscribed to my channel. It is greatly appreciated. Hope you like the content and come back for more. Today, I got some windows open up. I want to talk about some breaking news. As we all know what's going on with coronavirus. Yes, there is some eBay news in relation to that there. Actually, there's a couple of websites that picked up on it. So I just want to share this information with you guys. I'm going to give you the website, the URL as to where I got the information from, and the rest is up to you to pick up where I left off. For all intents and purposes, my YouTube channel is to keep us abreast, us sellers, meaning you, me, e-commerce in general, whatever platform you sell on, to keep us up to date as to what's going on with reselling. So without further ado, let's get right to the news. Okay, our first story is from e-commerce bytes, and it's www.ecommercebytes.com. This story was posted February 28, 2020, and it says over here, eBay issued an alert about the coronavirus COVID-19, advising sellers of policies around the listing practices. It warned sellers about making health claims involving the products they sell, and it warned them against price gouging and keyword spamming. And I also put over here a Wikipedia. You could see what it's all about. It gives you a definition of price gouging. So if you guys don't know what price gouging is, you might want to check it out. It goes on to say a little further here, eBay announcement follows. COVID-19 coronavirus important reminder about our listing policies. Considering the global developments associated with COVID-19 coronavirus and our dedication to delivering safe and trusted marketplace, we would like to remind you of eBay's listing policies. Health claims and misuse of keywords, titles, and item descriptions containing health claims, misusing terms such as coronavirus, COVID-19 virus epidemic are prohibited. Okay? Inflated prices over the market value, listings that attempt to profit from tragedies and disasters such as coronavirus outbreak are prohibited. eBay requests that all sellers who have listings offering such as face masks, hand sanitizers, gel wipes, etc., review their listings and make sure they comply with eBay listing policies. Activity that doesn't follow eBay listing policies could result in a range of actions such as eBay ending or canceling the relevant listings, hiding or demoting all listings from such search results, lowering your selling rating, enforcing buying and selling restrictions, or suspending your account. To learn more about the policies, to make sure your listings are compliant, we invite you to read out three most relevant policies on its topic: prescription and over-the-counter drugs policy, disaster and tragedy policy, search manipulation policy. Our thoughts are with all those affected by coronavirus. As always, thank you for selling on eBay. Now, I always tell people whenever I do my videos, to go directly to the websites. In this case here, I gave it to you. I'm going to give you it again. It's www.ecommercebytes.com. Okay, go to the websites because they have active hyperlinks. And how you're going to know they're active hyperlinks is when you see the arrow turn into a hand like this. That is an active hyperlink. When you see blue lettering like this on e-commerce bytes, the site, it is definitely active hyperlink, and you're not going to get it by pausing my video. So you're going to need to go to the website. All right, I'm going to keep this one open. And we're going to go to there's kind of a lot here about scamming, and there's also going to be some more about what's going on with the coronavirus stuff here. So it's kind of like got a little bouncing back and forth. So just stay with me, okay, guys? All right, here we go. Next one is from NBC4i.com. This one here is a scam, of course. I talked about this in my other videos. It says 2 Central Ohio churchgoers targeted in an eBay card scam. Now, I told people before, whenever you hear the word or from somebody saying if you're a seller or they're saying, oh, can we pay you with the credit card, with the eBay gift cards, that should be a definite turn off. Walk away from it, close it out, forget about it, cancel the transaction, don't even get involved with the transaction. This story here was posted February 28, 2020, and it goes on to say here, Columbus and Bexley police say they're investigating a scam after 2 Central Ohio church members were targeted. According to the church members, they attended the Bexley United Methodist Church, and the scammer claimed to be their pastor. The police report states that the scammers sent the text messages asking them to purchase $200 worth of eBay cards for the woman battling cancer. The criminal then requested they reply with the gift card numbers. And then it goes on to say here, one of the members said that they fell for the ploy and only realized that it was a scam once the scammer asked for more gift cards. Folks, I'm not going to read more into this here. I talked about this in my other videos. If you subscribed to me in the past, you would have seen the videos I talked about. I tell people all the time, whenever you hear the word gift cards, anybody wants to pay with gift cards or asking for gift cards, eBay gift cards, Walmart, whatever it may be, when you hear the word gift card, walk away from it, folks. Walk away from it. That's all I can tell you. Okay. Now, I'm not saying there is not legitimate people out there that will take purchase of gift cards, but to be honest with you, I've been on eBay for over 20 years now, and I've never yet had anybody ever ask me, can I pay you with the gift card? And if they did, the answer would be no. So, whenever you hear this, people asking for gift cards, let that be a red flag saying, okay, this doesn't sound right, and walk away from it. Okay. Seriously. All right. I'm not going to get too much on this topic. I gave you the URL. Yes, I did. I'll give it to you one more time. It's www.nbc4i.com. Okay. Again, same thing. There are active hyperlinks in these. I'm not going to repeat myself over and over again. I just want to state it one more time. But there are active hyperlinks in all the websites I give you. So you need to go directly to the website. All right. I'm going to bump out of this one here. And there's also a video, too, if you want to listen to it. I'm not going to play it right now because I want to try to keep this short. Let me back out of here. Okay, there we go. Okay, scammers. Wait a minute. Did I do this here? Yeah, collecting. Oh, wait, what am I? Oh, here it is. I'm sorry. I'm looking at the top over here. It's like, what is that there? Okay, it goes on to say scammers selling fake cars after often claim to be based at Orford. Okay, I'm not sure. Orford Air Force Base estimates about 10 people a week reach out to verify a seller. Again, here's a video. I'm not going to play it. You could go, let me give you the URL first. I'm sorry. It's www.3newsnow.com. Okay? And they do have a video in there. You could read a little more into it, okay, if you choose to do so. But I'm going to read, if you want to hear more about it, I should say. I'm going to read a little into this here, so let's get to it. It's Omaha, Nebraska, I believe, right? Yeah, Omaha, NB, right. Sam Hitcher of the Council Bluffs almost fell for it. The scammer claimed to be selling her 2003 Toyota Corolla S with 70,307 miles in immaculate condition for $600. For Hatcher, who bikes 45 minutes to and from work every day, it was a real deal he was looking for. Why such a great deal? The seller going by Amanda Lewis was stationed at Orford Air Force Base, but being relocated, she said she needed to dump off the car fast. Okay. Eventually, Hatcher got skeptical. He Googled the details and saw others who got caught up in similar scams. It goes on to say here, a spokesman for Orford told the 3 News, now investigating that they receive about 10 questions a week about people asking if their seller is really stationed in Orford. Better Business Bureau President Jim Haggerty said about half of the online car scams they encounter involve someone claiming to be in the military. That's another one too. I've read stories like that. I've seen them on the news things where people who claim to be in the military, they're leaving, they're being deployed, and need to sell a car. This is not the first time I heard this, folks. So please be careful. Watch the scams. And I said this before, when it comes to buying a car, motorboat, whatever it is, motorhome or, a boat or whatever it may be, lawn equipment. I'm talking about like stuff that you got to drive. I'm not talking about lawnmowers and stuff. There was a guy that wanted to buy a payload a long time ago. It was either last year, either 2018 or 2019. I felt bad for this guy. He purchased, I think one of those little payloaders that landscapers use, whatever. I think he paid either 15 or 16,000. My memory serves me right, and he got scammed out of it. I don't remember the story. They supposedly, I think they did a follow-up that he was going to try to. They're going to try to get his money back, but it doesn't look like that's happening. I didn't do any follow-up on it. I didn't hear anything about it. But when it comes to buying cars off of eBay, I'm not saying it's bad. In most cases, it's not a bad thing. If you're buying the car in your neighborhood, in your state, is one thing. If you're going to do out-of-state purchasing, like people will do that, they'll have the car railed. You know, if they buy it in another state, they can have the car railed, or they'll drive down there, pick it up in person, whatever. Me personally, I'd rather go to a local dealership, buy a car, you know, like the old saying, check it out, kick the tires, you know. And this way you have a place to go to. I'm talking a reputable deal. I'm not talking about one of these little guys like you know, you see that they're there for a couple of months and when they take off. I've seen them around our area. That happened, not in a bad way. It's probably their lease was up or whatever, or maybe the business just wasn't doing good and they would end up close up. You know, you say, hey, I remember I bought a car from that guy last year and now he's gone, you know. Two things could happen, like I said, moved, or maybe the guy just went out of business. But for the most part, when it comes to buying cars, or anything like that, boats or SUVs, whatever, you're best off going right to, you know, your hometown, or go to a dealer, you know, unless the person like lives a couple towns over where you can actually drive it, test it out and stuff. You may want to do something like that, but I hear too many of these things going on all the time, and it's really sad. But anyway, you know, I don't know if there's much more to read into this here. Probably not. It looks like a lot of advertisements, right? No, there's a little more to read. You could check it out for yourself. You could also watch the video if you choose to do so. Let's move right along here. Okay, this is another story. This is from Reseller Cafe. Of course, like I said, it's kind of like bouncing around. I'm not going to get too much into it. I'm going to give you the URL so you can read a little more into it. Every website tells a little different, you know, about this particular issue here, is, you know, what's going on. So you can read a little more into this. But let me give you the URL in the meantime. I'll just touch bases on a little here. This is Reseller Cafe. So it's www.resellercafe, one word, .com. And this story was posted February 29, 2020, and it goes on to say eBay reminds sellers of its listing policies about health claims and inflated prices. You can see it's over here. Basically, they kind of like they highlighted some stuff here. And again, just to go back to it again, it just says eBay issued a reminder on its listings policy considering global developments associated with the coronavirus and the company's desire to delivering a safe and trusted marketplace. Here are the relevant eBay listing policies the company referenced. And they're talking about this one here, the health claims and misuse of keywords. Keep this in mind, folks, okay? This way, you know, especially if you're a new seller, you're thinking about seller, keep this in mind because, you know, this will keep you out of any problems if you get my drift. Inflated prices over the market value, okay? And it says over here, review the listings for compliance, and you could read more into this here. I gave you the URL. Please check it out if you get a chance, okay? So we're going to move right along here. Let's see what this is, another one here, this story here. Let's see what this one is first. I want to see some here. Okay, this is another coronavirus story. This is from the Daily Mail. Let's get this out of the way first, and then we'll go to the last one here. This is another one that deals with it. It says, don't panic, just shop. Let me give you URL first. It's www.dailymail.co.uk. And this story came out, I always like to give you the dates, guys, so you know that it's not old. March 1st came out today, 2020. Okay. Because let's say, don't panic, just shop. Mail online. Readers share the coronavirus essentials. They're stockpiling from pot noodles and Calpol to water to beauty cream as shops ration hand sanitizers. Prices skyrocketed on eBay. Now, I heard that one of my relatives told me that they heard in the news that the shelves were being cleaned out with all that stuff. I don't know about the beauty cream, but I know a lot of disinfectants. People are buying amounts of bleach, and they're buying stuff like that to, you know, for, you know, sanitary purposes as well. From what I've been hearing with this here, in regards to this coronavirus things, the only thing I said, I mean, I'm no health official here. I'm just saying what I heard in the news. Whenever you go to any public places, if you're touching handrails or stuff like that there, or doors, or going to, you know, public places, always just wash your hands. That's one of the most easiest and simplified thing to do to try to keep this under the wrap, so to speak. I don't know what's going on with it as far as, like, you know, how much more it's gonna get spreading or whatever. You could listen to the news for that. I mean, that is the major news these days. That's what they're talking about. This morning I heard a lot about that, about coronavirus and stuff. So, you know, the most important thing to protect yourself, and if you are going to buy a mask and walk around in public with it, that's totally up to you. I'm over here in the New York area. I haven't seen anybody walking around with masks around here or anything just yet. I don't know. I mean, I heard there was people buying a lot of masks. A lot of places were selling out those masks there. I didn't know if they're using those ones that they use for woodworking and body shop. You know, those ones there, like paper masks. I don't know if those are selling out. I didn't go to any of those stores to find out. I didn't really look into it, to be honest with you. But that's what the first precaution is anytime you go to a public place to come home, like we used to tell our kids, as soon as they came home from school, you put your books on the table, go wash your hands. That was the very first thing, as a rule of thumb with our kids. Before they eat too, always wash your hands, I'm always forever washing my hands. But anyway, that's one of the things you could do to prevent that there. And, hopefully, we don't catch it. I hope not. I don't know. I mean, who's to say, right? I don't know. But anyway, you hear the story here. I gave you the URL. If you want to read more into it, please do. And as I always tell you guys in my videos, you need to directly go to the website if you want to read more into it. And again, you know the story that there are basically all the videos, websites I give you, all going to have active hyperlinks. All right. And I just want to share one thing, just to throw this out there. I do not have any affiliate links with these websites. Okay, with eBay, when I talk about eBay, the only affiliation link I have with them is that I sell on their platform. So I don't get any. I know what you're thinking. People may say, well, if you have a affiliate link, I'll be honest with you. Wait, I will recap this here though. I did have an affiliate link with them with eBay, and to be honest with you, it didn't really do nothing for me. I don't even know if I even posted on my website, to be honest with you. I don't know. I have to check. I don't get any response with that there as far as the eBay affiliate links there. They do have it. If you want to get involved with it there, you can get involved with the eBay affiliate link. All right. Let me just get a little swig of water here. Getting dry mouth again. That's what happens when you try to talk too fast and read at the same time. Okay. We've seen enough of this here. Let's go to this one over here. Let's close this out. Okay. Now this next story here is from Pyments, whatever. Let me give you the URL. It's www.pymnts. Okay, pymnts.com. This story here is, I didn't even know what it was until I started reading into it. I wasn't even going to put this up here on a Reseller Weekend News here. It says 2020 buy button report. Some users pushing it. Okay, this story came out February 28, 2020, and it goes on to say here. When eBay first introduced the Buy It Now button way back in Y2K, it was designed for an impatient online shopper who couldn't wait for an auction to end. These folks had to purchase that thing now. It didn't take long for eBay and PayPal to figure out what they had a winner. It says fast forward 20 years after the buy button, this is an e-commerce staple, and a few marketplaces could imagine businesses without it. Yet buy buttons don't always trigger an impulse from marketers that trend. Through the 4 years, tracking in this vital piece of e-commerce functionality, payments has observed a number of unexpected things about the buy button behavior. And then it goes to read a little more in here. It goes into a new 2020 buy button report customization implementation to boost conversions. The neck-to-neck race between Amazon Pay and PayPal to save the most time off checkout and convert at a higher rate ranges on, as it is done most since payments established this index. Okay, I'm not going to get too much into this here. Again, you know what I'm going to tell you. I gave you the URL. I believe it. Yes, I did. Right? Yes. Okay, I did. I looked to make sure. Looks like there's some advertisements here. They got some other stuff here. This is a good website too, folks. If you never checked it out. I guess that's just the only thing they left out there is whatever. It's Pyments, whatever. That's what I look at it. pymnts.com. It's a good site. It's got some good stuff in it. Today's news, retail, B2B, opinion, studies, trackers, podcasts, and masterclass and topics. Really good site. Again, the sites I'm telling you about, I do not have any affiliate links outside of eBay, which I think I'm going to eventually get rid of. I'm going to take it off. I don't even know if I have it on my website, but I do not have any affiliate links with these guys here. And with that, we are going to close this Reseller Weekend News out. So just stick around. It's going to close out this window. Well, that concludes this video. I hope you found the information helpful. And if you did, please don't forget to that subscribe button, like, comment, and share. And if you want to be updated to when I post out new videos, please hit that bell notification icon. My name is Rich Pasini. I'm wishing you all the best in sales and have a great weekend. Until next time, bye-bye for now.